Jani Lane, whose real name was John Kennedy Oswald, was a prominent American singer known for his role as the lead vocalist, frontman, lyricist, and main songwriter of the glam metal band Warrant. Hailing from Hollywood, California, the band achieved significant success between 1989 and 1996, selling over 10 million albums internationally. Lane parted ways with Warrant in 2004 and later in 2008 following a short-lived reunion. Additionally, he launched a solo album titled Back Down to One in 2003 and collaborated on the album Love the Sin, Hate the Sinner with a new band called Saints of the Underground in 2008. Throughout his career, Lane made notable contributions as a lead vocalist and songwriter across various musical projects. Lane, as the lead vocalist of Warrant, demonstrated his songwriting prowess by composing all the tracks for the band's debut album in 1989. This album, titled Dirty, Rotten, Filthy, Stinking Rich, achieved double platinum status and featured 4 hit singles that made it to the top 40, Down Boys, Sometimes She Cries, Big Talk, and the highly successful Heaven, which reached the number 2 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Additionally, the album itself reached a peak position of number 10 on the Billboard 200 chart. Continuing his songwriting success, Lane also penned 4 more top 40 hit singles for Warrant's second album, Cherry Pie, released in 1990. This album, also certified double platinum, included the popular tracks Cherry Pie, I Saw Red, Uncle Tom's Cabin, and Blind Faith. Cherry Pie reached number 7 on the Billboard 200 chart. Furthermore, Lane collaborated with Warrant on the song The Power, which was featured in the 1992 movie Gladiator. This showcased his versatility as both a songwriter and performer. In the same year, Warrant released their third album, Dog Eat Dog, which achieved gold certification. This album reached a peak position of number 25 on the Billboard 200 chart, further solidifying Lane and Warrant's presence in the music industry. Lane departed from Warrant in March 1993 to embark on a solo career. He rejoined the band 6 months later, assisting in securing a new record deal with Tom Lipsky of CMC International. Warrant released Ultraphobic in 1995, Belly to Belly in 1996, Greatest and Latest in 1999, and a cover album, Under the Influence, in 2001. Following personal and professional conflicts, Lane left Warrant once again in 2004. In January 2008, the William Morris Agency, the band's agent, released a new photo of Warrant featuring Lane prominently, confirming his return. This marked the first time since 1993 that all original members were part of the band. The band's reunion show with all original members took place in May 2008 in Nashville, Tennessee. Warrant performed a series of shows that summer, but by September, both the band and Lane decided to part ways due to unresolved issues. Despite this, Warrant and Lane continued to perform Lane's songs live, and Lane continued to write music for himself and other artists. In 2005, Lane gained popularity among fans on VH1's Celebrity Fit Club 2. His struggles with alcohol were brought to light, and many viewers showed their support for his journey to recovery. Following the reissue and US launch of Back Down to One in 2006, Lane made an attempt to revive his version of Warrant. Despite being labeled as a solo project, Lane formed a new touring band named Jani Lane's Warrant. However, his initial performances in Michigan faced legal challenges from former band members who objected to his use of the Warrant logo on promotional materials. Lane then decided to continue touring without the Warrant name and logo. Throughout the 2000s, Lane contributed his vocals to various tribute CDs. In 2007, he released a solo cover album titled Photograph, which showcased a compilation of his tribute works. Lane was discovered deceased due to acute alcohol poisoning at a Comfort Inn hotel in Woodland Hills, California, on August 11, 2011. The Los Angeles Police Department, along with local news stations, made the announcement of his passing. Fire department personnel confirmed Lane's death after responding to a call just before 5:30 p.m. He was 47 years old at the time. Jani Lane battled his personal demons throughout his lifetime, and unfortunately, these demons ultimately claimed the life of one of the most kind-hearted individuals you could ever encounter. Although he may no longer be with us, his music will continue to resonate within all of us, and his legacy will forever remain in our hearts. Rest in peace, my dear friend. You are deeply loved and will never be forgotten.
It was done. The record was called Uncle Tom's Cabin. And Donnie and I called up and said, I don't hear the single. You got to give me a single like Love in an Elevator. I need something like that. So that night I wrote Cherry Pie, sent it to him. He lived with it over the weekend, and all of a sudden the album's called Cherry Pie. The record's called Cherry Pie. I'm doing cherry pie eating contests. The single's Cherry Pie, right? If I'm lying, I'm dying. And my legacy's cherry pie. Everything about me is cherry pie. I'm a cherry pie guy. I could shoot myself in the head for writing that song.